Good afternoon, third year students and my viewers. Today I will be discussing on the hypertrophic scar and keloid scars and will differentiate between these two. Here I have shared the picture of both. We all know after injury or trauma or in case of burns, process of scar formation takes place. So it is a normal physiological phenomena. In hypertrophic scar, there is hypertrophy of mature fibroblasts in hypertrophic scar. Along with blood vessels are minimal in this condition, so this will not spread to the adjacent skin and will get healed within the 6 months. So prognosis is good. But in case of keloid, there is continuous proliferation of immature fibroblast. So immature fibroblast will keep on continuing growing with immature blood vessels. So that's for it will spread to the surrounding skin and prognosis is very poor. इन केलॉइड्स मैचुरेशन क्यों नहीं हो पाता फाइब्रोब्लास्ट का? बिकॉज देयर इज डिफेक्ट इन मैचुरेशन एंड स्टेबलाइजेशन ऑफ कोलेजन फिब्रिल्स. नॉर्मल कोलेजन बंडल्स आर एब्सेंट, सो दैट्स वाई. क्योंकि इमेच्योर ब्लड वेसल्स हैं तो ये ग्रो होता रहेगा एंड एडजेसेंट स्किन तक पहुंच जाएगा एंड देन स्टीरॉइड्स इंजेक्शंस आर नीडेड. वेयर एज हाइपरट्रॉफिक स्कार आर द वुंड रिपेयर प्रोसेस. दे विल नॉट ग्रो आउटसाइड द कन्फाइंस ऑफ द ओरिजिनल वुंड. Let's discuss the occurrence and prevalence of keloid. It is common in black and females. Negroes में मिलता है ज़्यादा, genetically predisposed है, often familiar है, infection या wound की साइड पे होगा या कहीं burn हुआ है तो. जो location है that is on shoulder, anterior chest and sternum. This is the very common site. Keloid over sternum is oftenly looks like butterfly shaped and after piercing भी कुछ लोगों को keloid formation हो जाता है. Pathologically, keloid contains proliferating immature fibroblasts, proliferating immature blood vessels and type 3 thick collagen stroma. Differential diagnosis, it is compared with hypertrophic scar. Now, hypertrophic scar can occur anywhere in the body, not genetically predisposed, not familiar and limits up to 6 months. तो 6 months के within ये limit हो जाता है, ये surrounding skin तक नहीं जाएगा. एक normal physiological process है wound healing का. Here is the picture of linear scar in the clean wound and hypertrophic scar in infected wound limits to the scar. जब keloid formation हो जाएगा तो ये देखो कितना spread हो रहा है normal skin तक. Why it is spreading to the adjacent skin? It will even extends beyond the margin of tissue damage because it has immature blood vessels and fibroblasts. तो वो mature नहीं हो पा रही and growth continue होती जा रही है. इसके अंदर keloid में thick haphazardly oriented collagen bundles मिलेंगे. But in hypertrophic scar there will be vertically oriented blood vessels and collagen fibers parallel to the skin surface. So in hypertrophic scar 6 months के अंदर ये limit हो जाएगा whereas keloid will keep on growing. Now differences में hypertrophic scar में itching नहीं होगी whereas there will be presence of itching in keloid because there are numerous blood vessels. Margin is tender, that is painful क्योंकि blood vessels बहुत हैं, but hypertrophic scar is non-tender. Hypertrophic scar is not vascular but keloid is vascular. खूब सारी immature blood vessels हैं and it will spread to normal tissue, has a claw-like appearance. It will spread to the surrounding skin like a claw-like process, so that's why keloid is called like a claw. Keloids are often resistant to treatment and have a high recurrence rate. Multiple treatment modalities have been advocated including pressure therapy, cryotherapy, intralesional corticosteroidal, radiational treatment, topical silicone and laser treatment. Radiation therapy has evolved as an important adjuvant therapy for keloid scars. In keloids, there is a high recurrence rate and a very bad prognosis and lot of complications, but no complication in case of hypertrophic scar. In treatment, hypertrophic scar do not need any antibiotics or steroids. It can be treated by stockings, armlets, gloves, elastic bandage. In some cases, excision can be done. In Case of keloid, injection of steroids such as triamcinolone acetate has been found extremely useful. पहले ये फ्लैटेंड करेगा किलॉइड को, ये जो स्टीरोइडल इंजेक्शंस हैं ये फ्लैट करेंगे. देन इंट्राकिलॉइडल एक्सीजन एंड स्किन ग्राफ्टिंग इज टू बी ट्राइड लास्ट. Reoccurrence is common. Care should be taken not to extend the incision onto the normal surrounding tissues.